Firstly, I have to say that I'm not a mental health professional and cannot authoritatively diagnose someone's mental state. This is only my opinion and observation. Secondly, a spoiler warning. I'll be going into Delamain's ultimate fate and the choices you have surrounding that scenario. I believe that Johnny Silverhand is a cyberpsycho. I believe that he is a danger to himself and others. Now I know that's a bold claim, but hear me out. His behavior is impulsive, reckless, and self-destructive. His relationships chaotic at best. His motives are driven by ego and emotion, and his methods irrational, if not sometimes insane. His backstory gives us some insight into why he's like this. He enlisted into the US military at a young age, and took part in the Central American conflict probably in the mid to late 2000s. Upon finding out the war was run by a corrupt government, he, like many others, deserted. Unfortunately, the government used its influence to create a powerful propaganda campaign to make the American public hate deserters. Sometime shortly after that, he lost his arm. His traumatic post-war experiences left him broken, jaded, and cynical. Now he wades headlong into hedonism, drugs, and anarchistic rebellion with reckless abandon. And to kick off this rebellion, he started the band Samurai with his friend Kerry Eurodyne, playing low-end clubs at first, eventually being signed by Universal Recording. His massive rocker boy success bolstered his ego to such a degree that now he seems to care little about other people, their needs, their wants, even their lives. The very first thing he says to you waking up in your head is,
"Gotta get out of here, understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way, you included. I'll take control."
And shortly thereafter, he takes brief control of your body, smashing your head into the window multiple times, hard enough to make you bleed.
You hear me?
In the Arasaka bombing he orchestrated, over 12,000 people died on the spot, and thousands more succumbed to radiation poisoning later. Thousands of men, women, and most likely children. All the other cyberpsychos you come across in the entire game combined probably haven't even racked up a fraction of that kill count. I came to the realization about Johnny after Delamain calls V for help, and you arrive at his core, and Johnny shows up. Now, there's 3 options you have to resolve the situation. Option 1, you can do exactly what Delamain asks you to do. Reset the core. Johnny hates this as it eliminates all the other AIs and resets Delamain to a default state where he doesn't even remember you.
You're a real piece of shit, V.
Delamain?
I'm delighted to welcome you to your first Delamain experience. How might I assist you?
Option 2, merge all the AIs. Johnny's okay with this, and Delamain is changed and says he needs to go home and departs Night City forever, leaving you with his true son.
Not bad.
Remains to be seen.
That which was divided has become one. I leave with you my first true child. My son will remain at your side until your dying day.
Option 3, destroy the core. Johnny loves this. You destroy Delamain, letting the other car AIs go free. Now, if you comment that
What if it really is a virus?
Johnny comments that
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
as if he cares. Yet when you kill Delamain, a known sentient, sapient AI, his response is,
Yeah, nice.
it seems to me that it isn't so much that he cares about sentient beings, as he cares about what they represent to him. What Delamain represented to Johnny is the man, the establishment, order, or at least their lackeys. What the other AIs represent to him are freedom, rebellion, anarchy, things he stands for. However, what they may also represent, to a degree, is mental disorders. Things like sociopathy,
Beep, motherfucker! I'm not going back! Hear me? Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
psychopathy,
I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
antisocial personality disorder,
Farewell, V. You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
schizophrenia,
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
You mean flamingos?
paranoia,
Stop where you are!
Easy. Here to help.
Not one step closer!
anxiety,
Can't take it. It's too much.
What is?
All of it. The city, the bustle, the crowd.
and suicidal depression.
Have you come to finish me off?
No.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Whoa, easy.
Most of these AIs probably wouldn't be deemed safe to release into the general populace, especially in a vehicle, or even on the net for that matter. But then again, neither is Johnny. Johnny would have these unstable personas embedded into Delamain, just as he's embedded into V. Or even worse, have them run free at the cost of Delamain, just as he could run free at the cost of V. Now I know it's easy to empathize and sympathize with Johnny. You've seen a lot of his character development, his past, his problems, his plight, and he's been with you in your own character development, for good or for ill. However, we can't ignore the mass homicide he's committed, the tens of thousands that have died for his ideals, or the fact that if given half a chance, he'd do it again. And in the end, what did he actually accomplish? What did he achieve? Arasaka simply regrouped and rebuilt, and all those he killed, martyrs for their cause. And in the present day, they stand strong as ever, as if it never happened. That fact hasn't deterred him in the slightest, as he stands ready to do it all over again, using anyone and anything he can. And what happens if he wins? What happens if he brings Arasaka to its knees? Disregarding the collateral damage of his methods, Militech stands poised to become a monopoly, and without Arasaka opposition, they'd likely become an even more oppressive regime. And the worst part of all, how much of a hypocrite he's become, how he uses people to his own ends, in complete disregard of their safety and well-being.
Rogel danced any tune I play her. Alt Cunningham. She's the ace up my sleeve.
Ironically similar to the corporate fascists he fights so hard against. The bottom line is, he's a man completely obsessed, dangerously so, to the point of insanity. As to why? I think he can explain it best himself.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and emptied pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls. V, I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell.
Whether you agree with my ramblings or not, keep in mind,
That's my opinion!
don't take it too seriously. Thanks for watching.